Today's cardinal lesson is to talk about what is full retirement age for Social Security. And the reason we're talking about what is really a simple subject that you can look on a chart is after years of doing this type of retirement planning and having people coming into us, many of them just going on Medicare, a lot of folks misunderstand this, that they think full retirement age is 65. And it's not anymore. I mean, it was for about 60 years in the Social Security system. From the 30s up until the 80s, it was full retirement age was 65. And it was the same time that you started Medicare, and then most people would start their Social Security check. Now, back in the 80s, under Ronald Reagan, they did where they shored up the Social Security system because it was facing some challenges just like it is now, where there's not enough money in the trust fund to cover all the future benefits. So what they proposed was a moving from 65 to 67. And they phased it in over like 35 or 40 years. And so we're right in the middle of that right now. So the people born actually before 1943, it was something we don't really need to worry about them, but from the 1943 to 1954 birth dates, which is 10 years of birthdays, the full retirement age was 66. And then 1955s, which my co-host on the radio show, that's his year of birth, 66 and 2 months. Now, you don't really need to spend a lot of time on this, as if you get your Social Security statement, right up on the top of it, it's going to say what your full retirement age is. Mine, born in 1958, it's 66 and 8 months. So I just want to clear that up for a lot of folks that are coming up on that, is you can start your Social Security really as early as 62. So even before 65, you can delay it as long as 70, but this age or this point in time still matters. There's actually 96 different dates for each person, for you, of when you can start your Social Security, starting with your 62nd birthday and ending with your 70th birthday. Now, the reason that this date matters is it is your full retirement age, and that means that you can start your check and you're going to get your full benefit. And that is right on your Social Security, at least an estimate on your Social Security statement. It says this is full benefit at full retirement age. If you started earlier than that date, you got a couple of problems with that. Number one, you're going to get less, and you're going to get less for life, so if you started early. And then the second thing is if you earn money from a job before full retirement age, taking Social Security, you're going to have to give some of it back. And that's a kind of a complicated formula. You really want to avoid that. If you wait till this age to start it, and you start it exactly at this age, you're going to get the full benefit, and you can make all the money you want at a job. So you can do this still working, or you can delay out to 70 or approaching 70, and then you're going to get more, and you're going to get more for life. So a lot of folks are working longer and they're delaying their Social Security so they'll get more, or their surviving spouse will get more for the rest of their life. So this is an important thing as a baseline. Doesn't mean you ought to start your Social Security at this point. It's just you need to know what this date is. We need to know what this date is if we're doing financial planning for you. I make reference to all this in my books. I'm Hans Scheil, and I thank you for listening.